All right, hope everyone's doing well. This is not a how-to video. This is not me explaining how to do this. It's just a tool that I picked up after seeing other people talk about it, and I only have great things to say. So this is gonna be a real short video, but if you've maybe noticed in the background of some of my videos, I have a GT500 that I've had since new, and it was time for the brake fluid to be done, which also then in turn services and handles the clutch. So there is only one reservoir in a S197 that feeds both the brakes and the clutch. So the 2010, I've had it since new. It's still really low miles, but I just figured with the age, it was a good time to change the fluid. So I did a complete fluid exchange. Basically, without introducing any air, I was able to remove probably almost all of the brake fluid using this tool. So not sure if this is still on sale. These are usually about $100. I think I picked this up for about 75 off of Amazon. Once again, not a review, not an unboxing, just me saying how great it is and that you should pick one up if you are a DIY person like myself. And then just one little tip, or I guess comment, it comes with the hose. It's a quick release hose. It is a one kind of size fitting there, which worked on my Brembos and my Ford. Just great, no issues. All right, so this is basically all you get. It is that hose, this container. They already have a fitting for you on the back for your air compressor. That is where the hose attaches for the actual suction device. And that is the cap for dumping it when you are done. And that is where the air exits. So I have a 30-gallon compressor, I believe. Really think that's about what you need to use with this. You can't run this off a pancake or a small, 2-3 gallon. You need, I would say, probably at least a 20 gallon. But once again, the hose just goes in this quick attach right here. Once the car was in the air and the wheels were off, I did all four in probably 25 minutes. It's really quick. No air was put into the system. I kept it topped off after I bled each wheel, including the 2 bleeders on each Brembo. So I pulled out about two small bottles full, but great tool, highly recommend it. Once again, 75 bucks. It pays for itself in the first time you use it. I did not spill a single drop of brake fluid on all 4 wheels. So no mess, just dumped it into my waste oil container when I was done, and it was great. The one thing I want to comment on is it does have a very wide range of compressor settings. So let me just pull that up. So it's like the first thing I looked up when I got it. You only need operating of 40 to 170 PSI. So I run mine at about 90, because that's what my other air tools call for. And when you hook it up, the nice thing is, start the vacuum, hit this on to lock it on. Crack your bleeder a little bit before you attach it, just have it slightly loose. Crack it on, and then what I was able to do was once this fitting was on, I was able to just turn this open and closed, and the seal was so nice it actually moved the bleeding nipple with it. So once I cracked it initially with, it was an 11mm on mine, I literally just turned this clockwise or counterclockwise to bleed the fluid. You will see a little bit of air getting sucked in, but that's because this is not gonna have 100% seal. It is not air that's in your lines. And that was the big point I wanna make, is you are gonna see air bubbles when you're drawing the old fluid out. but it is not air that's in your lines. After, when I did the backs and then I moved to the fronts, I worked the clutch, worked the brake a couple times. There was no air in the line. It was perfect. No pedal to floor or anything like that. No air bubbles or anything in the reservoir. So I highly recommend, if you are into doing this stuff yourself, get this tool. Once again, it's from Capri. I got it for 75 bucks and it was awesome. So like I said, not really an in-depth review. I'm not going to demonstrate it. But if you are a person that, like myself, it's just me. I can't have somebody working the pedal and then me sitting with a bottle in the back. And I don't know. I don't like the hand-driven ones that you can get from Harbor Freight or like a Mighty Vac. I just think for just a little bit more money, you get a much better tool. So if you have any questions on the use, I'll throw a couple pictures on in the end just of how I set it up. But once again, no video of me actually using it. It's just, hands are filthy. Everything's dirty with brake jobs. So I will add those photos now. Have a great day.